You already know
All
how it
right,
go,
well,
man. We on
so we
episode.
already here. Then. If we already
What
here, then go
episode we
ahead
on, bro?
officially.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Welcome back to Everyday Epiphanies podcast with Marty Midas fan, aka Segorian, where we sit up here every other week and you have about a variety of miscellaneous topics. This is episode 9.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 9. So what we cooking up today, fellas?
Man, I'm gonna just keep going
We,
with what
we
we
just
got going.
vibing today,
Yeah,
man. Kind of like
I'm rocking with the whole community, social media, and just growth. I'm
Facts.
yeah,
here for I'm here for that conversation. I am. I
yeah,
am.
man.
So I was
Welcome, y'all.
yeah, no. And thank you for continuously coming back. We appreciate this. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe while you at it.
Subscribe.
Please do that. And share.
Oh yeah, that's one. That's one. I like that. Shut that shit. No, I'm just playing.
Yep, demonetized immediately. It's crazy. Couldn't even get.
My bad.
Yeah. So it's also until we get into like a studio situation with professional mics and everything, you can go ahead and just play this in the background while you clean, while you eat, while you working.
Yeah.
Working
Working
While
out.
you working out. You feel me? Get inspired. Tune in.
Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Oh my
But
Oh God.
yeah. But to double back on what you were saying or what we was talking about, I think it's extremely interesting. I don't know if I spoke on this on the last one, but I think it's extremely interesting. I just like listening to people's stories. I'm trying to navigate this tool that is social media. Because like it is hard, but like I don't think it was meant to be overcomplicated like that. Like I just think like it's supposed to be in addition to your person, like what you're doing in life. Like you get lost in the sauce of like Instagram is really bad for uh not FOMO, not the feeling of missing out, but like
It's definitely bad.
comparing.
That too. Yeah.
Huh?
I was gonna say no. It's definitely bad for FOMO and what you just said comparing. Yeah.
Yeah, because you'll look at like you'll compare your journey versus someone who's in a whole different spot on the planet, who had a whole different list of circumstances, and you lose focus on yours. It's like that's not the intent. Like for artists in particular, I don't care what you're doing. Like if it's music, if it's any type of creation, I just think it's almost to the point where you shouldn't click on it, in my opinion, unless you have your stuff structured in a way where it's uplifting, or you're only here for the business and you're gonna post and get off.
Right.
Because like even for art, like there's so many other ways to get inspiration. Like if you're painting or anything in the realm of illustration, animation, bro, there's so many other avenues on like websites, like Pinterest is the immediate thing that comes to mind. And for anything music, same thing. You could just go listen to your favorite stuff, or shoot, even the way Apple and Spotify has stuff set up, you discover new artists on accident. It's not hard like it used to be.
Yeah.
So
TikTok.
bro,
Yeah.
TikTok is the biggest, bro. I've been trying to put a lot of people that do like artistry. I don't even know that's
Artistry.
Yeah,
artistry.
Say artistry. What?
Artistry chicken.
A chicken, boy. Also, just because we said chicken, y'all both know what I'm about to say.
What,
Happy
bro?
Black History Month.
Oh yeah. Well, see, they finna kick us off all the platforms, bro.
I didn't say nothing. It's just,
Oh shit.
yeah.
But nah,
You
yeah,
right, man.
Yeah.
Everybody that's in the art field, man, like TikTok, bro. TikTok is where it's at. Whether you doing music, painting, video game creation, whatever, bro. TikTok, man.
Alright, since you said that, bro. Alright, these gonna sound like little numbers to people that's listening, right? I've had a TikTok since it came out. Like I've downloaded it, made the account, That's just me, right?
Yeah.
I posted for the first time my introductory like thing, and within the first like 2-3 hours, it had like 600 views, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then you go back to Instagram, and it's like 35. I was like, "What? That don't make sense." I've never even really like thought about posting on this app, and the one day that I do, I already got like 6-7 more followers. It's at like 800 now. You get what I'm saying? Like, once again, these are little numbers, but big numbers to a nigga coming from zero.
Right.
You know, so it's weird. Shout out TikTok. That's cool.
I'm gonna piggyback off that and kind of reveal my hand because I did it just for the heck of it. Like I wasn't expecting much out of it either. So I used my tag from Instagram on there, thinking this ain't gonna do much. So I started posting like For Honor videos on there. Bro, each one did like 500 to 600, and I'm like,
people
and
like
I'm
seeing
getting,
this.
bro. I was getting, and it's not just views. Like I'm getting likes. I'm like, and now I was kind of salty about it because now I don't want to add that name because that's not what my main account or what I'm about. Like I just did it because I was like, let's see what happens. And I'm like, oh my gosh,
it's doing something.
Yeah, so now I kind of want to delete it and do the same for like the workout you digs. But yeah, nah, it's because they don't have the blockades of the algorithm. Like their algorithm works.
It does.
Works. I only get things I'm interested in, and it's so scary that I literally have not been back on TikTok since like October, if I'm being honest. Like I couldn't get off. Like I would doom scroll way worse on there than I think I have on any other app. So,
what the fuck, man? I haven't been on it enough, so like my For You page ain't me right now. Like, go ahead.
I was gonna say just search some stuff you're really into.
Okay, so that's how you do it.
Yeah,
so that's I usually just scroll by. Like I don't really I'll be like, this is whack. I don't really care about none of this, and then I end up getting off the app. So I need to like actively try to find stuff. Is what you're telling me? Okay.
It gets built as you like things, and then double or triples that if you save it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got it, man. Like they got it. Like I don't even know what to say, and I don't even want to give them that much publicity, to be honest. But I definitely have bought some stuff off the shop. I know that's pretty controversial. They was like, no, for real. I bought a lot, bro. A lot.
I got a cart. I just ain't pulled the trigger yet. Bro, I do have
so it was.
I hadn't even been to the shop.
I'm gonna reveal my hand yet again. I don't care.
Here you go.
It was Black Friday.
Oh shit.
It was Black Friday. Bro, they had creatine, they had all types of protein powders, supplements. And I'm just gonna tell you, like, if you go to a regular vitamin shop or Sunrise or something, bro, these things gonna run you like $60+. Bro, the protein on there was like $20. I'm like, I'm not passing this.
They hooking you up.
Bro, and then I got me a little frother for like $1. $1, bro. I'm using that thing. It's amazing. I know, like, look, I know people be like, "Oh, I got scammed," like, and that was off Temu. I haven't heard anything bad about TikTok. I know people be like, "Oh, sketchy." I don't know. I have no bad reviews yet, and everybody keep telling me, "Hey,
Quina don't either."
Oh, she do it too.
She's bought a few things, and they've all been pretty decent. I don't think I've ever heard her complain about something that came from there. So although I don't know how many orders she's done, but the ones that I do know of, they pretty solid.
I don't got clothes. I don't got clothes from there. So okay, last thing I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna release the floor. Bro, so apparently they go straight to the provider. There's no middleman. So that's why it's so cheap. Because usually, like, let's say you buy something off Amazon, Amazon's getting the cut. The people who ship it is getting the cut. Like they're just sending you a link to the people who's making the stuff, and the people who's making the stuff is sending it straight to you.
Wholesale.
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay. Because there's definitely a decent little hoodie in the cart right now. And I just ain't did it yet. It's like $10. I'm like, man, $10 hoodie?
I bought like 3 hoodies, bro. Man.
Still cheaper than a Nike Tech.
Facts.
And you done bought 3 of them. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Are they comfy?
They solid. I work out in them, so.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
As long as they the Gildan standard, like from high school, you get a hoodie that say a school name. That's like a Gildan hoodie. Like, as long as they that standard, at least I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
That's why I ain't been on TikTok shop.
See,
he's like,
you gonna buy too much.
That's hilarious.
You gonna have to do unboxing videos.
Oh, man, bro.
New TikTok haul coming up next week. That's funny.
Oh yeah, man. But
in terms of that algorithm thing, though, Instagram not hooping.
No, they're not hooping.
They are not hooping at all.
And
I see stuff that I don't care about, and I've blatantly said I don't care about. Like, you ask me, are you interested in this? I say no, and you still show it to me the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand. Y'all not hooping, bro. I've talked to people, and they be like, just like you said earlier, I didn't even know you had a new page. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How many times?
Wait, me or
Courtney said that
right now. Yeah,
he just said that. I didn't even know you had a new page. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So like, when you did the reel, right?
Mm-hmm.
It came up. Like, it came up on my feed because I liked the reel. I liked it.
Yeah.
It came up on my feed, but I seen your first page.
It didn't say the other one.
I didn't know your second page was tagged.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's why I'm like, I didn't know you had a second page. Like, I really just thought it was just because, like, for some reason, like, how they got it now, when you tag, it'll pop up on your main page too.
Right. So this is from a tip I got from one of my friends. He was like, if you're trying to like do a smooth migration, this post should be on both pages, because people that's gonna see it on your old page gonna go to the new one. People that come to the new page gonna see this. So he suggested I did a collab, and that's why it showed up as both names instead of just one with the other one tagged. Smart. So both of them are. It's kind of like 2 videos. They both the same video, but they're on 2 separate pages.
Right.
So I don't even know if that worked. But we gonna see. It's only like the 3rd day. Yeah. So it's already doing stuff. So
I'm gonna say don't use me as a judge, because I'll click on somebody's story and then put my phone down.
And let the stories just roll
the stories
through.
Just be rolling, bro. Yeah. So I wouldn't even use me as a judge, bro.
I'll definitely feel that. I'll be on the same page, man. If I see another cat video, I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna break this phone, Joe. I don't even like cats.
Man, speaking of cats, man, I know it's off topic, but bro, I got claimed by a cat.
What you mean?
So it's this, bro. It's this little so it's this cat that we hang around my apartment and shit. And apparently the people in the building been feeding the cat. So I was outside doing my breaks and shit, and the cat was by the door, and it was meowing and shit. But it wouldn't move, bro. It wouldn't move. So
don't feed it, bro.
So it started getting closer and closer and closer, until it finally came over there by me, and then started rubbing up against me, started meowing and shit. And if you know anything about cats, when they do that, they claim you as one of their own.
You his pet now.
Yeah.
Boy, that cat finna be in your crib 2 weeks tops.
That's what.
Hold on, I gotta. I'm here. I gotta cut the camera real quick though.
Yeah. Go ahead, do your thing.
What happened? Where'd he go?
I'm here.
Yeah. He just said he had to cut the camera real quick.
Oh, okay, go crazy. But so I had to look at you. You said you got claimed, bro.
Yep.
Real quick.
I'm part of the tribe now.
So I heard about this because Sir Pounce, right?
Mm-hmm.
first of all, before I even get into this, I'm gonna let you know this little booger did not do that to me. But
Booger.
cats have a parasite that they spread to humans that makes humans pretty much worship them, and they go crazy and think that this cat is everything.
What the?
That's crazy.
It's a real thing. It is a real thing.
What?
Crazy cat.
Hey, hold on. Let's run that back. Say it one more time, Phil.
There is a parasite that lives in cats. It was initially in the cat to help them catch mice, because it will make any animal that it's hunting think that it is a lovable being. So they come up to the cat, and the cat has an easier time hunting it. Right. Right, but then humans get the loving on these things, and it doesn't happen to everybody. Apparently, I forget what the denominator is that says of whether or not the parasite can go over to you, but it's probably something like weak minds. I don't know, but yeah,
That's crazy.
But no, it's possible. It's possible for this same thing to go over and be transferable into humans, and then you'll just be collecting cats.
So basically,
Crazy
Courtney
cat
just signed up. He got owned.
No, he got claimed. It don't mean that it's gonna happen to him.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because cats are real particular. Like, they don't like everybody. That's why most cat people say they like cats. They're like, yeah, I don't want an animal that just loves everybody. I'm a dog person, clearly.
I'm a dog person as well.
Love Sir Pounce, though. Don't get me wrong, but
Every cat that I've had has been a demon. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first cat I ever had cut my face up. I have a permanent scar.
Oh, you did.
And the second cat cut my legs up every time I tried to get ready for work. So I just can't.
I almost want to go scoop the booger and put him in camera, but yeah, he a low for real. He a regal little thing.
Man, shout out Sir Pounce. What kind of cat is he?
I don't even know the specifics of cats. Like that.
Okay.
It's something.
What color is
he's gray. It's a short hair. I think is all about as much as I know.
I just be knowing because I'm a nerd when it comes to animals. I'll be watching shit like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing. But no, he when he hungry, he just look at me.
Just look at me.
Yeah, because he like, bro, you know what time it is. And then like if I start walking, he'll walk with me up until we get to his bowl, and then he'll just look at that thing like, come on, bro.
Come on, bro. You dragging your feet right now.
He's like, can I get a crumb?
A crumb.
Man, shout out to the grandparents. I ain't got no animals this week. He's staying with his grandparents.
Shout out to grandparents. Did y'all have anything more on that before I keep?
On cat?
Oh no, we just float.
Man, I want to double back. I want to double back to the social media, man, and trying to grow on that and everything about that. Like, I agree with what you said, and Instagram being terrible. Like, so here's the thing for me and what I see, and I don't know if this is true or not. One of the things, ironically, that I paid for was like a coach or whatever on that. And I'm a terrible student because I haven't enacted any of it, but I took mad notes.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, like at the end of the day, it's like whatever you already know about social media, it's like just add that to Reels strictly. And that part I don't like. Does that make sense?
Yeah. How do I want to say this? I'm gonna just be honest. I'm not a big fan. They take a lot, and then it's like they want you to have them a certain time because people's attention spans aren't that long.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, how am I supposed to get 7 days worth of work in 20 seconds? You know what I mean? And make it meaningful enough for people to be like, oh, that's cool. Let me go check it out. It's hard. You feel me? And then it's like, well, if you just post that, we're not going to show it because it's not a reel, and reels are hot right now.
Right.
So now I'm in a crazy place where I have to conform to this if I want anybody to see my work. And I have to go back to like, okay, why do I make this, right? I make this because it brings me joy. And yes. I want to portray that to others, right? If no one else is seeing it, how am I am I achieving my goal? Instagram is taking.
Right.
They're not giving me anything.
Right. So I got 3 things.
Okay.
One has nothing to do with anything. You was talking about how people's attention spans can't take.
Okay.
So I'm gonna veer off, and I promise I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
Another knowledge nugget for today that I found out that is absolutely insane to me. So the brain.
Knowledge nugget. I like that.
I do like that.
Everybody is, well, of course everybody's different. No duh. But like stress, how our brains process stress cannot be measured equally. So therefore, whatever your brain processes as stress is always going to be true to you. With that being said,
Wait, so run that back.
if you process something as stressful and you vent to the wrong person, they're like, "Oh man, just brush it off. It ain't nothing." If it's stressful to you, it does not matter. It is stress.
Right.
Don't let anybody else tell you that is not stressful.
Fair.
That is a brain thing, and I think where I'm going with this is about to be really insane. So buckle up for this.
Okay.
So, if your brain experiences enough stress, it will level up to trauma. It doesn't have to be anything physical. You could just be so distraught at something that happened that it is trauma. Therefore, your brain will be altered. The patterns won't work properly. And it tucks a lot of the important things back so it can only process short things. Which is why a lot of people will go through traumatic events and then have ADHD like later. I'm paraphrasing a lot of information. But I just thought that was insane to me, that you could be born perfectly fine and then go through something and then have that.
Yeah, that's kind of outrageous.
And not know at all. Go completely undiagnosed and you think, yeah, I just can't focus.
Right, but something caused this.
Right. In which all social media is geared towards that. The people who cannot lock in. Like I got so many forms of content that I like to share, but like even my reels that I like are at least 3 to 5 minutes long. They're not short.
Right.
And I know people who can't watch podcasts because they're like, yeah, that's not my form of.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that was one. That was a knowledge nugget or whatever. But 2 was, dang, what did you say? You were talking about posts you didn't like how. Run it by me again.
I was saying, I said the attention span thing, and then I said, how am I supposed to get 7 days worth of work into 20 seconds? And then I mentioned carousels and regular posts don't do anything because reels are what's hot right now.
All right. And so that was a part of the mentorship that I was a part of, and the person was telling me to literally work. I mean, essentially work smarter, not harder. That was not what they told me, but like that's how I'm.
It's all about your interpretation.
Yeah, bro. They telling me when I get new gear, make a reel of it. When I use that gear, make a reel of it. If I have a work in progress, make a reel of it.
Yeah.
And like, just don't get caught up on the full production. And if you do happen to catch on camera your full production, once it's done, you'll have an amazing reel. But don't get caught up on that. It is quantity over quality, unfortunately.
As an artist, that sucks.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Go ahead, Quentin. My bad.
Yeah, go crazy.
No. I was gonna say I understand it from a gamer aspect, right? If I can't. Okay, if I do a clip in Call of Duty, that's 5 seconds. Why the fuck am I gonna put 5 seconds up? So, if I hit another clip within, I don't know, so many hours, and by the end of the day, let's say I got like, I don't know, 7 clips, right?
Right.
That's whole reel right there.
Right.
And it'll probably do well.
Yeah.
So then, transferring what I just said to that example, you would, even though you said that, and I get that, you dang near, they're saying to me that you should make those 7 clips, 7 reels. Don't worry about the time.
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
No matter how short they are, that's crazy.
No, that's stupid. That's dumb. I get what they're trying to say because you constantly putting out content, but that's like constantly putting out content is cool. Don't get me wrong, but that's like me streaming every day, right? That's fine. I could do that, but I'm not doing nothing else. I'm trying to make this make sense, but I'm not doing other shit to fund the streaming. So me streaming every day ain't really doing shit. You constantly putting out 2-second reels, 5-second reels, 7-second reels.
Right, and they not.
When you could have like for example, your whole workout, right? Let's say you do at the end of your workout, you do have 5 reels instead of just 5 reels. You just have one good reel.
I guess you, and then it's funny you say that because my drafts are insane right now. But like I this is actually a great example. So I'm using all of it at once. So it wouldn't even be a 2-second reel, even in the game sense. Like a part of it would be you, right? You would stretch it. It would be all of what I said in one reel. You could, and hypothetical. I don't know how you would finesse this, but it's an option.
Right.
You would show your gear, you if you want to, or tag of your name, whatever first. All of this is time because the clip itself is short.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then some type of music or audio in the back that represents what you're about to show well. Pose. Like, I don't know. It don't have to be like, so for, in example of the workouts, I almost never show my full workout. I'm doing a singular workout.
Right.
I'm not showing my entire chest day or push. And I have those. But like I'm waiting on that for other reasons, like because in my mind that's a whole other thing in terms of like selling yourself, because that's what the social media part is to me, between Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter's a little different, but or X. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, but yeah, so that's a little different because all of that's over here as publicity. This is your marketing on how you attract an audience. Twitch is, like you said, that's the work.
Yeah.
Like you're here doing it. You can come in if you want to talk to me. If you like what you see, you can, interact with me real time.
Right.
And then YouTube is somewhere in the middle, where it's like you're getting an audience from the ether of people in the world, and we'll go to all these things. But YouTube in itself is a gold nugget, because if this pops,
you don't really need nothing else.
Everything blows. You still do what you do. You don't get lazy and stop doing the other things. But YouTube is like, if this works, you're getting paid here, and then your publicity goes up over here, and then you got more people watching you real time, which then you can funnel to your website if you have one. You know what I mean? Like that's that's the the tower. Right? Like you should be doing all of these things in the background, which says a lot about times, but this is what needs to be happening in the background. And as artists, I do not, and this might be controversial, but I do not think that you should be quitting your day-to-day. Yes, it's going to be hard, but I think that you should be having a constant flow of revenue until that YouTube pops.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because you need money, man. Don't do that to you. Yeah, don't do that to yourself. I know that might be controversial because there's a whole lot of stuff out there that's like chase your dreams and quit your job, but I'm like, bro,
yeah, I feel like it's a double-edged sword, because if you leave, right, now you got the time to work on this. I guess you would have to prepare for it. You would have to be ready for that kind of thing. Don't just cold turkey that, because it's probably not gonna work. The statistics say, you feel me? Like, these ain't no real numbers, but like, you're probably gonna fail before you succeed. So it probably shouldn't be the first outing. You feel me? Like, I don't know. It's a hard situation. And then on the other end, working at the job could be tough, because now you don't have the time to do what you want to do, what you need to do to make everything else happen. So it's definitely I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's an end all be all. Don't ever do that. But I think it's more of a think about it before you do it, because it might work. And then again, it might not. So it's just being prepared and being okay if it failed is important. Like, yeah, you stopped. Yeah, you gonna have to get back into the work field, but you did it. You went out there, you tried, and you probably learned much more than you would have if you were doing both in tandem. I don't know. I've been on both sides. I've been in the I don't have a job and I'm a freelance artist. I've been in the I have two jobs and I'm doing art. I've been all over that spectrum, and it's not easy anyway. There is no easy way.
No, it's not. That's
no easy
not
way.
real.
So like,
No.
yeah, I feel like at the core of that, go back to the last podcast and the one before that, man. Just keep doing it. I mean, you can't stop. It's gonna be hard. You look like you got something to say, Courtney.
I do. Because I was gonna say, man, I think the whole, like, when people say I don't know. I don't remember exactly how you worded it, because I just forgot that damn fast. But I feel like, bro, I feel like when you at work, bro, right? Lunch is what, 30 minutes? Sometimes some people get an hour.
Sometimes an hour, yeah.
Right. You automatically get 2 15-minute breaks. So whatever the fuck it is, you have an hour to an hour and 30 minutes to draw something, to write a song, to write a verse, to edit a clip, bro. There's no fucking excuse. It's not.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
And like, well, some people, I get it. Some people don't want to do it, but you can have your body adjusted to a fucked up sleep schedule, and you will be fine. like no bullshit. You will be A-O-fucking-K, bro. Like, if this is what you truly fucking want, bro, you're gonna have a fucked up sleep schedule. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
I just want to say a lot. So I want to say, one, for all those listening, watching, whatever, sacrifice is needed. All right, that's one. Two, I have this thing. I don't know where I got it from. It's not mine. I'm not going to say I'm the one that came up with this. I heard somebody say it, and I've been sticking with it. Chase the goosebumps. You get more refined as you figure out what it is that gives you goosebumps. That's how you live. People get caught up on purpose. I'm like, okay, that's cool. We'll get there. But like, if you know what it is that makes you happy, if you know what it is that feels good, you keep doing that. All that other shit, all that money shit, the resources, like, it's going to come. You can get that every which way to Sunday. I'm sorry. You don't want to flip patties, but like, you could do it to get some money until you find a better thing. Until you get a better thing. And yeah,
yeah, man, I was slanging coffee for a minute.
I don't think I've done a job that I enjoy yet. I don't care though, because
really,
But let me say this.
Okay.
Let me say this again. Like in previous podcasts, I know how to make miniature goals in the midst of a thing. So I'm getting people skills along the way. I'm an introvert. I'm learning how to talk because of uncomfortable moments, right? I'm getting people that really rock with me because of my personality, because I haven't folded under the pressure of life. This is not my straight and narrow, but now that I'm working in a factory or whatever, and I'm learning things that genuinely piss me off. So like, I don't know if we spoke on this, but apparently, just in case I didn't, brief overview, soft skills being who makes you, your personality, your patience, your ability to articulate, your ability to decipher a situation and make decisions accordingly. Soft skills has nothing to do with your license, your accolades, none of that. That's the stuff in the interview that's gonna get you in. You know, which is crazy.
Once you in there, they're gonna talk to you.
Also, what I said just now is partially false because they're looking at your stuff. They're like, "Oh, he got this, he got this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get him." But then when you're in there, that's when the soft skills pop off. Those are the ones that are gonna get you the promotion quick. They're like, "Oh no, this dude's fire. What? How? Where y'all get him?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But doubling back to the grind, though, it's about not getting lost in that. I mean, I tell people every day where I'm at right now. I'm like, because I see, it's like we was talking about with video games. I know who's cold. I'm seeing them pop off daily. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give you your flowers because these big wigs ain't gonna do it. You fire, you fire.
Big
But,
wigs.
but do not give 110% here. Don't do your job. Go home, and whatever your passion is, get at 110. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need it. It's not required. People get stressed about work. This ain't your this not your bag.
Right.
This funding the dream. There's a difference.
Yep.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not finna leave work and be. No, I don't. No, bro.
It be like that sometimes, though, Joe.
But you gotta catch yourself, and that's and again, as this is what I've learned in doing things that I don't like. Life skills. I have to catch me, Fanuel, when I'm not in the present. That's in the past. I already clocked out. That's not my problem. My problem is I'm not locked in on what I need to be locked in with. I'm not in the community where I need to be encompassed with. We're not moving where I need to move. These people don't even see me. That's like that video. Chris sent me a video of this. It's like a world-renowned violinist playing for free in a subway. And it was like few people stopping by throwing money. And that night he had a show. Sold out. Sold out, bro. It's go where you're appreciated.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Don't.
Hey man, that's bro.
Go ahead.
That's like when we when me and Ghost was signed to Def Jam for that little bit of time, man. And so we had a show, right?
I was like, I need to know this.
Yeah. So we had a show, right? We sent buddy our songs or whatever, and he heard it, and we went from being in the lineup to headlining. Yes, right. So it was supposed to be all these weak motherfuckers. Then, then we headlined. We was headlining for Zaytoven. So
Oh, word?
yes, bro.
That's cool.
So we
Gucci
get
Mane the weirdo.
So
No,
we get to the club and whatever, right? And everybody going before us, all sound the same. It's the same sound over and over and over and over, bro. You can notice these people come in here, bro, because they had on like suits and shit, and they was just looking real professional, right? They come in, I'm like, man, that goes Zaytoven people right there. So I get to laughing, right? I'm like, I bet you they not finna stay, bro. I guarantee you they are not going to stay, bro. They left like 45 minutes later, and I was like, I'm like, we might as well just leave.
What about Zaytoven?
I'm like,
He
Zaytoven
never
ain't
showed
coming, bro. When I seen them leave, bro, I'm like, Zaytoven not coming, bro.
Wow. Yeah. So they did just gauging what everybody else doing?
Yeah. They gauging the audience, and because everybody kept sounding the same over and over and over, people started leaving. There was no diversity. So people started leaving when they seen
like they flow.
Yeah, everything. From the topics, everything, cadence, everything, bro, sounded the same. So when people started leaving, they seen that, they left. When they left, I was like, we might as well just leave. We might as well just leave because Zaytoven not coming. And I kid you not, Marty, 30 minutes later, Buddy hit our line. I was like, yeah, I'm going to give y'all money back.
I'll be so upset, bro. I'll be triggered.
He wanted us to meet Zaytoven. That was his whole plan for us to headline, because he wanted us to meet Zaytoven. And because Zaytoven's not coming, he's like, I'm finna give y'all your money back, bro. Y'all ain't even got to perform.
Oh, and since because y'all was headline, y'all performance don't come until later anyway. Yeah. That's tough.
Yep.
Do you think it would have been different if you wasn't headlining? Well, no, because he never showed up. He wouldn't have heard it anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, man. Opportunities.
Right. Yep.
That's tough. I didn't even know that, man.
Yeah, man.
And so nothing else came out of that?
No. Nope.
We need more opportunities for us. All of us.
Well, we definitely gonna get it, man. Ain't shit. You feel me?
And I got some opportunities now. I'm just waiting on them to fall into place. I'm gonna just keep making art, keep painting.
Got to, man.
What Dory say? Keep swimming, boy.
Just keep swimming, man. Shit.
Man, I forgot what I was finna say. I had something too. It was about social media. Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
I'm just still so hard pressed on the reality of things, bro. It bugs me. It bugs me so much.
What you mean?
Like, and this is a life lesson that I know, but there's a difference between knowing and understanding. My ego is in the way for me to fully embrace this. But the whole concept of life being about show and prove, right? Like I don't like it. Like I get it.
Prove. I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, show and prove. That's what life is, man. We don't care who you say you are. You have to show and prove. You don't care if you think you that guy. I told you who I thought I was. God, like it's that.
That's kind of crazy.
It's that. Even J. Cole got a verse. What'd he say? He said, "Didn't know I was gonna blow up. Well, should have asked."
You thought I wasn't what I was.
You thought I wasn't what I was, bro.
It
like
right
it's yeah, it bugged me, bro. Like I get it. It's literally the definition of due diligence. You gotta go through, right? And it goes hand in hand of what we saying. Like, I don't know. I think that's why the first half of what I said prior to this moment, in finding what it is that you enjoy and chasing that, is way more important than just grinding. Because I think people who just grind and they don't know if they enjoy it, they're gonna get burnt out. Yeah. You don't know the finesse. Right. That even goes back to video games. Like, if it's a video game I really like, I'm locked. I don't get tired. Like there's little things within it. I'm a fall in love all over again. While I was mad at the last thing, I'm over it now. I love this.
Yeah, man.
And that's how I feel about working out.
Wow.
That's how I feel about fighting. Honestly, I'm finding it in art of all sorts, between drawing. I still haven't really found the niche of writing. But yeah, man, like it's just grinding with no aim is, I don't think it's healthy.
And I feel like, just to piggyback on that, once you get into the first thing that you like trying to get into, other things gonna come. Like, I had no idea. You mentioned writing. I'm gonna just say that I had no idea I was gonna like it. Like, I've always done it. Like, y'all remember, like, when we first kind of met, I showed y'all the first script I had before Fiend was even like a thing. Also, that's still a thing. I'm just not writing it right now.
Yeah.
And out of that has come two really good stories. I'm just working on one. You know what I mean? So, like, writing is a hidden love. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna find other things focusing on one thing. Like, it could be music, it could be a trade, it could be working out. You know, it could be anime. We were just talking about that. Like, you can get into anime, and there's so many groups span from that. You can start cosplay. You can start so many like little things you can just enjoy. Yeah. And I feel like that's important. Like, everything don't have to be so like grindy. I don't have another word for it. Like, I don't want to grind every time I get up.
That's the joke to say, man. Why so serious?
Exactly. Man, I'm so tired of this.
I should have prefaced this for those listening. You're literally listening to three artist right now. So of course we're gonna say this. So if you're a person who's like in like a doctor or like programming or something, this might not make sense. Because I know a bunch of people who are like super structured and they need the organization.
Ooh, that's a
And you know, and that's cool. Like to me, that comes at like I'm not that guy. I wasn't that guy. Like I've become that guy. Like I actually get frustrated if it's not how I planned it to be. But I understand. Like I want to make sure I preface that. Like this is a community of left side of the brain people right now. Like I just need you to know. Yeah.
I got a side question. Were y'all like, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. Were y'all like good at school per se?
You want me to go? I'll go.
Either.
I was great at school, but
yeah,
but I don't want to. I'm not trying to make myself sound like a genius, but I was great at school, and that is my downfall. Because I was great at school, I found this shit boring, and I didn't want to fucking go. I didn't want to do anything there. Like, I would go to sleep in math class, wake up, take the test, and pass.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, and like, I mean, some subjects I'm not gonna say really struggled in. Like science was cool. I didn't really care for it though, but yeah. I'm not gonna say I was a fucking, straight A student genius, but yeah, I just found the shit boring, bro. I didn't want to do the shit. Like I will say the one thing I did found interesting that I wanted to do was in high school I wanted to take French, but but these motherfuckers, because I went to fucking Thornridge and shit, they gonna try to tell me that fucking French is hard, so they gave me Spanish. So you know what I did?
Crazy.
I went to sleep every morning in Spanish, bro.
Why do you stunt my boy Growth? That's crazy, actually.
Y'all got me fucked up, bro. I said French, bro. I don't give a fuck how hard you may think it is, bro.
I feel like that's the only choice you get in high school.
Bro, French or Spanish.
French or Spanish.
I don't want to learn no damn Spanish. It was like, well, you're going to need Spanish because it's so... Well, I don't give a fuck if it's common. I want French.
That's the reason I chose Spanish, because it was common. I was
hey,
like,
bro,
I should probably know this.
French, bro. And they gave me Spanish, so...
okay, so I'm
an hour and a half, or whatever time it was to go to sleep. Because I had to get up at like 6 in the morning for that class.
6 in the morning is... Yeah. I guess that's normal for school.
5 a.m. for the bus.
5 a.m. for the bus sounds right to me.
Yep.
I think that's how I used to do it too. Before I got to high school, I should say.
No, because the first class didn't usually start until like 7.
No, I had 0 periods though. So
okay, yeah. Because
what is a 0 period?
That's
before 0
class.
period was back when there was a 6 block. Then they changed it midway through to a 4. This is some old stuff. I'm being showing age, but it's cool.
What school is this?
Thornwood. But it was all the district. Again, we're just revealing our area and all that. But it was all the District 205. Everybody had it. It was an option. You didn't have to do it. It was one of those things that helped you like speed through the program quicker as well. Like most classes,
so you just get some extra stuff.
It was a 7th class. So it was 6 classes. The 0 period was 7th. So you came in early for an extra class.
Oh, this was your choice.
Yeah, like some people had to, but yeah, no. Nah. And with that being said, no, I was absolutely fuck all awful at school, bro. And I repressed all of my school days. My scholastic days was trash.
Yeah.
None of it adds up, by the way. I know I'm not stupid by any regard now, but then, oh fuck, bro. I first of all barely graduated. I don't know how. I think my paper because you had to do that whole what was it called, senior project, where it was like the span of your high school career. You're coming up with what you're gonna do when you graduate.
What? That's a lot,
bro. If you didn't have it, you could not graduate. Didn't care what your GPA was, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's one looming thing that would stress out students that you had to think about every single year when you came back. Then, I'm gonna work from the end backwards.
Okay.
Then, if you were a senior that was absolutely trash at school, it was more pressure, which social media does also. So it kind of got me ready for this BS outside of it. But like, okay, people who had a 2.5 or higher got like shirts, hoodies, shit, trips. Anyone who didn't, you didn't get it, and you had to stay back while everyone else got literally 2 to 3 weeks off early.
That's crazy.
A real thing, bro.
Wow.
And yes, I was one of the ones that did not have a 2.5 or higher, by the way, if you were wondering. That
so
also,
you was like just on the fence looking at them like, dang, I wish I could get out. That's
so
bogus.
Get this. Looking back on life, none of it made sense because I took college prep classes paid for by my parent in the summertime just cause, and I'm passing with flying colors with them. So it's not adding up. It's not adding up.
Mathing.
Bro. And then so it was only people who was noticing the things that didn't make sense that helped me get through, and the extra work that I was putting in, because I would stay after school and do the homework, and then whenever I turned something in, it was 100. When I took a test, it was 100. But then like whenever, so here's the thing. There would be deadlines that I couldn't meet, and if I turned in an assignment that wasn't fully completed, I automatically got a 0.
Okay. Yeah, it's ass. It is.
That's ass.
It's the education system. I don't know nothing about it, but
bro, and this is not just high school. It's been like that. Like I think I've always had like anywhere between a 1.5 to like a 2.0 if I got lucky. If I got lucky. I think what was my was it ISAT or the SAT?
ISAT and then the ACT.
Yeah.
ISAT is the one you take when you're younger, and then the
SAT.
No, ACT. That's what it is. Sorry.
Yeah, the ACT. Right.
The ACT is the SAT is the west side of the world. Well, the United States.
Right.
Correct. I gotta fact check myself.
Yeah, man. School system is ass. Let me tell y'all how ass it is. Right. When I left Thornridge and I went to another school, they told me that I had enough credits to graduate my senior year when I went to the new school, right?
Right.
Because I took classes that they didn't have there. So those credits got added on. So they told me I just had to come to school. I just had to come to school.
You just had to be there.
I vaguely remember you telling me.
I just had to be there, bro. I just had to be there, right? Tell me why at the end of the year they didn't let me walk across stage.
That don't make sense.
It don't.
Why?
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Have no
what they say? Like, did you ask?
I don't even remember the exact explanation on what they said, but they made me write a fucking paper, bro. I had to take an extra class, and then it was a project or some shit in that last class. That was like for a couple weeks. And then I had to write. It was sort of like some senior project shit, but it wasn't a senior project. They made me write a fucking paper and shit. So when I got done with that shit, bro, I was like, give me my fucking diploma, and I just walked the fuck out, bro. Just walk the fuck. You know my shit so I can go home, bro.
That's wild, actually.
Like, bro, give me my shit so I can go, bro.
Hey man, your school's doing you dirty,
bro.
That's crazy.
Look, the worst thing they told me was the fact that all I had to do was come to school.
Yeah. No, wait, so you was just in there just chilling?
There, bro. I was just there, like, and it was so crazy because like how the Ridge was, and compared to that one, it was like I just got out of prison, bro. Because Ridge had security guards all over the goddamn place. Yeah. I went there, bro. It was one security guard, and they sat at the main entrance, bro.
Mm-hmm. Same for me.
And I was like, I was mind blown, bro. Wasn't no security walking the hall, nothing. But I'm like,
we definitely had security walking the halls.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
about y'all.
But the other school I went to, bro, wasn't security walking the halls. None of that, bro. They had a vending machine in the cafeteria. They had, bro, yes,
He
bro.
said we done glowed up.
Right.
Bro, like
We grew
slushy, bro. They had a slushy machine in there too, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm with that.
Like,
Yeah, none of that, bro.
yeah, bro.
Marty, where you at?
All right, so I was leading into that to say, to like go way back to the beginning of the conversation, like finding that thing. If you're a younger person, maybe watching this, like finding that thing is not. It won't always come when you're actively looking for it. Okay. With that being said, I should say, I did excellent in school. I was one of those kids that everybody was like, oh, that's gonna be a doctor, or that's gonna be whatever, you know what I mean? I didn't like actively figure out that art was a thing until I was in high school. You know what I mean? Like you can go your whole like life and not know exactly what it is, but like you gotta keep looking at least, you know, because this rat race is crazy.
No,
I guess that's without going into like too much about school. Like, yeah, I did pretty well. I did pretty well. Like I was in like honors classes, National Honor Society, like top 20 in the class when I graduated, like going off to school for X, you know what I mean? Like at the time it was for physical therapy. Like that was gonna be the thing. I was gonna be a physical therapist, no doubt about it. I was taking the sophomore conditioning class, junior conditioning, senior conditioning, learning about all of this stuff and how to work out and how to do all this stuff. Like physical therapy was a thing, but like happiness ain't there. You know what I mean? This don't have nothing to do with purpose. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I could be meant to be this physical therapist. You know what I mean? But it's about that finding that joy, like you said, chasing the goosebumps.
Yeah,
I got to Illinois State, and it was like, okay, based on your ACT scores and all of this stuff, like we're not gonna let you into this just yet. So like I was supposed to declare as on general education. You know, when like what you gonna do with a general education degree? You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, you didn't want to focus in on anything, you know?
Yeah.
So like now I'm just like at school and I'm like, okay, I can either just do general education and not really be happy, just be at school for no reason, or I can pick something that somebody literally told me. They were like, I know you was going to school for this, but come talk to me. You good. You are good enough to do this. And that's what started, you know what I mean? It could be just somebody you meet. It's about like, just like you said, chasing them goosebumps. I like that. And I want to capitalize on that because that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And the whole purpose of me asking about the school thing was I was right-brained. You know what I mean? I didn't have this creative stuff in my repertoire. Like I wasn't doing it. You know what I mean? Like at that time, I was just good at copying. You know what I mean? Like I got a pencil, I'm looking at something on the board. I can copy it. I can do that to a T. You know what I mean? Then it leveled up to grids, and they're like, okay, if you can do this, let's teach you how to actually apply art. Come to art school and learn it. And that's how I discovered it. So that's I was right-brained, and it just grew into left brain. Like it just, so even if you are like that kid that's like a nerd in math or something like that, you could still end up shifting to something creative. Like, yeah, you could be an accountant if that's what you want to do. But yeah. Man. I guess, yeah, that's all.
You sure? You keep going, man. You're in the bag.
Nah, that was all. I just wanted to say, like, I ain't one of those like on my soapbox. This is what you should do. But I feel like I'm kind of older now, and I got a story. I feel like that's a story. Like I could tell you, like, yeah, the school stuff is good. Do that while you here. Like you gonna get the privileges. Like, yes, I got the privileges. I got out of school early. I went on those field trips, you feel me? Like I had those like off days because I was on National Honor Society and we were doing something for the community or something great. Like I was doing all that. Right. And you think that's gonna take you somewhere like business and suit and tie, but like it just don't. Sometimes it does.
Right.
Like, you know, they graduated with a 4.5. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's above the scale that the state recognizes. So it's just it's a weird situation. And then don't get me wrong, I use all of this stuff making art. Like I apply all of this shit. Like
Facts.
everything you learn, just apply it to what you want to do, and I promise you're gonna have fun doing it. I'm having a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Man. As we're reflecting on life and giving nuggets to the people listening right now, I'm gonna give you the consensus of my life thus far. And it is never been easy, one. And then two, to piggyback off what Marty just said, please, for the love of God, just be nice. Give people their flowers. Because like it took me till now to double back on something that was said to me my freshman year of high school and was my saving grace in high school because I had a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like freshman year was weird. I did football off season. I did track. And then the following year, I forget what happened. I think that's when I had failed my physical because I had a back injury. And they found it. They found the back injury, and I couldn't. Yeah, because I skated by the first time. I don't know how that happened, but then, so I wasn't able. When you're an athlete, you got conditioning. It wasn't regular PE class.
Right. Yes.
So, yeah. So my freshman year, my conditioning coach was asking me like my background. He was like, "Bro." Not bro, because this is a white guy. His name was Mr. Bundy. Shout out Mr. Bundy, man. He's goated still to me. But he was like, you ever done this before? Like, nah, man. Like, we're here. He's like, hey, I don't know what you're doing, but you keep doing it. I was like, all right, cool. And then so when the trials and tribulations happened through high school and I didn't have my ability to play, he still let me come into conditioning class. And even on my last, like when I was about to graduate, he's like, hey man, so I don't say this to I haven't said this to anybody. He's like, I'm gonna say this to you. He was like, you do not stop working out. And I'm like, all right, man. I was like, I won't. He was like, no. He was like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. He was like, but I wish I had the people to get you in contact with it, man. But I really wish you would just go straight into Olympic lifting, man.
Oh wow.
We had this conversation. I didn't think about that until like the end of last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang.
I could see it too.
he never and here's the thing. This is as you said, somebody placed that nugget in your lap. Like, hey man, look, I don't know what these people talking about, but come over here.
That's crazy.
We will embrace you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, because it's so much life to live, bro. It's so much stuff to find. You lock in on something. First of all, if you lock in on it honestly and you love it, you're gonna be great.
Right.
It's just a matter of like what you want your greatness to look like. You know what I mean? Because successful don't mean famous.
Say it again. That's
it
fact.
Don't. You can be cold and unknown.
Mm-hmm.
And even in rap, there's so many people who are ghostwriters who are fire. You're like, wait, he made that? And that? and the list just keep going. You be like, whoa. But yeah, no, bro. Yeah, man, just be nice. Because I think about all of the negative stuff and I don't reflect on it. But it was unnecessary. It's like, why? You know?
Why?
Why?
Like that. Yeah, I was just
the pastor.
That's funny. I was just thinking about that. Why?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So get out there and do your thing. You feel me? Man, I had skateboard dreams for a minute. I ain't gonna cap. Your dreams might change, man.
What's some outlandish dreams?
Go
ahead.
Y'all want to know something funny?
What?
I didn't have people put nuggets in my head.
You just out here.
I was literally just doing shit, bro. Just doing shit. Like when I was young, I used to draw. until I got bored. Until I got bored of doing it. Then, I kid you not, I literally woke up one day and was like, I want to rap.
That's all it takes. That's all you need.
Like, bro, yes, bro. Like, I literally just woke up one day and was like, yeah, I'm gonna rap.
It's a made up mind, bro.
Right.
Just how that shit started, bro. Like,
you got some plays on my playlist. I be playing those songs all the
time. So, like,
okay.
No, because when I was little, I used to listen to M every morning. Crazy, I know. Out of all people, M. Yeah, I used to listen to M every morning.
That's your. I guess I can see it. Yeah. I can see it. Mm-hmm. What was your favorite song back then?
Fucking Stan.
Oh yeah, that's hot.
Amazing.
That's hot.
Amazing.
That's a good pick right there. Stan. I just like cleaning out my closet, low key. Yeah. Didn't he denounce that song? Mm-hmm. Wait, say that again.
I said it was Till I Collapse for me.
Mm.
Yeah. But damn, I need to put that on the workout playlist. Now I said that.
See, nuggets.
No, I think he did though because of how he was coming at his mother. I think he did.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I read that somewhere just recently that he was like, I shouldn't have did that. That's messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually hated that song.
Yeah, I think it said he don't perform it no more or something like that. Yeah. Was the title of the article. I was like, oh dang, I kind of like that song. Yeah. But I get it though. I get it.
And that's another nod to what we're saying. So imagine, and this is the cool part, because somebody asked me 2 days ago. They asked me, hey, like, whatever happened with you rapping? I'm like, life, bro. Like that was not one of the. It's because of Courtney. I'm Courtney and Josh are the reason why I'm rapping or I rapped at all. Like that was not my thing. Like, hey, you thought about doing this? I'm like, nah.
I mean, you pretty good.
I appreciate it, but like, nah, don't cap. It was cool,
me, bro. Like no bullshit.
Look.
So here's what I'm gonna say about it, and relating it to the Eminem situation. Going back and listening is cool because it's a pocket of time and feelings, and I feel the same way about my art when I drew certain things. Even though now with art, it's like still with rap too. It's like I would have did that better. Now. For sure, I would have did that better, but I know where my mind was at when I did that, and I fuck with it. Like you know, like yeah,
that's cool. That's like going back and making a painting that I did back in high school. The track painting. I showed the drawing, like this is what it looked like back in 2012 or whatever. Now they go to 2023 version. It's much different. Same idea, but like it's people grow. You're a different person now. So it could have been totally different.
Yeah, shout out Binu as well, Binu and Ethan. But it was in Binu's basement where I heard Binu and Josh rapping, and I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all are crazy. Like this is a freestyle. I'm like, y'all didn't write this. What are y'all doing? Like, yo, quit your. Then I was like, quit your job. Like,
rapping, man.
Yeah. No, they man. So then the piggyback, because then I start working with Courtney, and he had shit. I'm like, I don't know what y'all doing. I don't understand. So yeah.
Oh man. That's dope. I wish I could rap, man. Y'all be making it look so easy, Joe. I don't know how y'all do it.
On this side of life, I just want to say this for everybody listening, too, because this follows suit with everything we saying. On this side of life, if you want to do that shit, you can do that shit.
Do that shit.
That's just where I'm at with it.
Facts.
And to quote, I'm not gonna quote because I don't remember verbatim. I'm gonna paraphrase them. But David Goggins said some stuff that I wholeheartedly agree with.
Mm-hmm.
It is much easier now to be big than it's ever been because no one wants to put the work in. If you found the thing that you like and you're locked, bro. The only thing we're waiting on right now is time. It's gonna happen. Because most people gonna quit before they even, you know.
Oh, what'd you say about podcasts the other day?
They stop at 5. Most podcasts cap at 5.
That's crazy, actually.
At 5.
Yeah, people be giving up.
Bro, they dipped their foot in the pool and said it was too cold and went back in the hotel.
Yeah, we just gone. Catch y'all later, man.
Or, because I done been a part of enough communities. Shoot, even with us, when we was rapping, and it was a lot of the back and forth between us, if I'm being honest. It's people shooting the low, bro. Like, why? You don't, where we're at right now is great for us now. And life is only going to go up.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said at the beginning of this, there's going to be a time when we get a studio, or we're going to find a place or a spot, and we're going to have all three of us in one place.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to be seamless. And we are going to get the editing down. Or we might get an editor.
Type shit. Yep.
But people be blowing their money on this from Jump Street. That's why they don't, you know?
Right.
And
you ain't even got the conversation part down.
Right.
What are we doing? Like, and that was me when we were rap. It would be the same thing. Like, people, we were trying to. First of all, I'm gonna speak for me, and I know Courtney was on board with this as well. Can we write first? I do not want to book a studio session if we ain't got nothing. I'm not gonna blow my money for an hour, 2, 3 hours, and I'm BSing in the studio. No, bro. No. If I have money to blow like that, sure. I don't. We just starting. I'm not. I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
No.
And that's a whole nother, like, I ain't even know about studio time. Y'all gotta pay for that, bro. That's crazy.
And the beat.
And
I don't want to lease the beat. I want exclusive rights. So it's gonna be infinitely more.
Right, this is my beat now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you can't do that with a tight beat from YouTube.
No, I'm telling you, this is the process for a tight beat. You contact the producer, and he's gonna ask you if you want to lease it or exclusive rights. And the way YouTube work now, you're probably not gonna get that exclusive rights, because that would mean that they have to either write sold on the thing, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's making money off that, you only getting the lease.
Right.
So there's gonna be a cap where you're gonna have to re-up on the lease, because you're constantly paying on the song.
Unless you negotiate that price right.
And if your song ain't doing nothing and you ain't getting paid, then it's like a waste of money.
Yep.
That's hard. That's something hard to navigate, in my opinion. I don't know. It's probably easy.
That's why you don't. In terms of music, right? I was just talking to my boy Ghost about this shit last night. You don't go for exclusive rights off bat. You can either, if you want to be cheap about it, you could just get it off YouTube and put it on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanna like try to take it to the next level, you lease it for like $100, or because I think that's like most
of the time.
Yeah, most, because you can get the $20 one, but that's only like a certain amount. Yeah. If you want a high amount, pay $100. Put the song on streaming, promote it, shoot a music video. If you got the contact for a person that can do the shit for you, then probably ain't even gonna cost you that much. So the amount that you gonna spend for exclusive rights, you already bought the beat, it's on streaming, and you just shot a music video. You can see where it go from there. If it starts to pop and you liking it,
then you can buy the beat.
You get that exclusive rights right there and there. What you about to say, man?
No, I was just counting off the things, because we just talking about the for rapping in particular, or music in general in particular, the finances. Because then we're not even going into like he briefly went over it. You got to shoot a music video, bro.
Yep.
How much that finna run you? Mm-hmm. How many days is this gonna take? How many shots are gonna be in it? You know, you have the vision for what the music video is going to look like.
Yep.
Like, man, it's so much. And bro, biggest thing for me. Who is posting this? Because a lot of people who shoot the videos want to post it on their YouTube. Bro, it's mine. No, you're not finna do this.
Yeah.
You know, if I post it on mine, you get that free advertisement. It's gonna be people. I don't know. No.
The dude that shot the videos like
the dude who shot the video, because their producers Chicago heavy for videography and all of that type stuff. This is how they make their money. Because like I said earlier, on the whole social media, YouTube, and whatever else you do, and then your website's over here, they're banking off of YouTube. If they're constantly finding talent because talent likes their videos because they like how it's shot, they're always getting constant revenue and pay. If the song is good, it's going to be repeated on their stuff.
You know, he's saying all you getting is free publicity.
No, bro,
because I shot the video.
You're not finna rig me for that. No. Oh, but we'll link it. We'll link your Spotify and all the other things in the description. No, sir.
Yeah.
No.
That's not enough, huh?
No.
Need the video.
I feel you.
That's why I like. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Off the Block. Have you ever seen?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I like how they do theirs, because they do theirs as a series, right? Where they'll shoot a minimalist ass video for you, and you can perform your song, and it will literally be on your block type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just a minimalist ass video. They put a mic in front of you, got all your people and shit behind you. You perform your song right there. They put the name of your song. They put your social media, and they put that shit all on their page. But that's only because it's a series. It ain't like it's your music video. It ain't like you came to them. They came to you type shit. Well,
you want to perform this on your block?
Yeah.
And then they just provide the mic.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool concept.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
That's a way to finesse it too. But man, this just oh my God, bro. Like I know we had a video where we was talking about the artistic prices of like these bundles for Photoshop and all of that, and you was talking about the student discounts on the other one. But bro, yeah, shout out Ethan for still being cool with me, because I know he took it to heart, because that's a whole nother aspect of music. If let's say me and Courtney found a song, right? Where do we draw the line where like, all right, Courtney's taking too long, but I got a verse. Right. I'm ready to. I bought the thing. And if I bought the thing, let me just drop it. I'm not gonna wait. He clearly don't want to do it.
Right. I'll do a remix. We can drop a remix later.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. It's a lot of politics.
Yeah. Or like,
it's a lot of politics.
Or like too, what I used to tell people is, just go record your verse. Like when we was going to trips. Bro,
yeah,
he has this. He has this shit. Just go record your verse, and then when I got time, because let's say I am taking too long, right? But life is whooping my ass. That's the reason why I'm taking too long. Man, just go record your verse. Yep. Just give me extra week. If I ain't got to buy extra week, then go record your second verse and drop that shit, and I'll be on the next one. But give me one more week, and just go record your verse. When I got time, I go to trips and record my shit, and then he can just email the song, because that's what he gonna do anyway. He gonna download it and he gonna email it to us. So,
it should be easy.
It never is though. Like the full details of the situation with me and Ethan was, I found it beat, but I played it that night for us, and I didn't mind him being on. I wanted him to be a part of it, and to be completely fair, this was the first beat where I was actually feeling it, because I don't write.
Right.
I don't. I have a hard time writing, and
so you just kind of like record whatever's going on,
bro. I'm a freestyler for sure. Okay. I can't. Yeah, my brain moves too quick
to be writing it down. Yeah, you'll be changing it every 2 seconds.
Yeah. Not only that, like I'll have verses for things, and then some. Like Courtney will send me a beat. I might have 3 verses and not like none of them. But if you put me in there and I just go, you'll have something for sure.
That'll probably be right. You'll have something at least.
Something. This was the first beat that I had heard where I'm like, all right, man, I rock with this. I felt it. To this day, I haven't had a beat where I felt like that. But like, I'm like, okay, so I just got to do this, man. And I did. And I bought it. I leased it. And I shot a video. And I think the only thing
said the video was cold, by the way.
I appreciate you, man. What is what? I don't talk about it because it's like I don't talk about it at all because it's like it was my test run. It was I did 2 things. And I had entered a rap competition, and I did this video. And these 2 things was to see if I'm really in my own way. Like, am I actually decent? And not only that, but do I really fuck with it?
No, I want to do this.
Right. And I don't like being in the limelight. I love rapping. Love that. But I don't like the eyes being on me. I might be better now that I'm older. Like I said earlier, like life has put me in front of a lot of people. So now I'm way more comfortable talking. But yeah, then I'm like, yeah, nah, I can't. And even Courtney knows, even when he first brought it to me, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'll record songs with y'all, but I ain't doing no shows. He's like, what?
Yeah, y'all can just like him.
Like, yeah, y'all can just play my shit in the back. You just keep rapping, you know. Like, yeah,
that would have been kind of dope. You would have had like a following just off your mystery. They like, damn, I'm going to the show because he might show up.
Yeah,
now you should sell tickets.
And see, that was the thing. Like you saying, like, and that's the thing for everything, not just rap. Like, if you just do it, bro, everything works.
Right. I wasn't even thinking that far. You get what I'm saying? I just said it. But yes, exactly. That's crazy, actually.
It just does, bro. Like, yeah. Outside looking in now, we just, as that collective of people, I think too many of us just didn't see eye to eye quick enough. Like the overall thing, we all agreed upon. But before we got to that thing, it was always some like real trivial stuff in the way, man.
Yep.
Real trivial.
Life.
Not even.
No.
The one thing that was a life thing that will forever be marked with all of us was Josh moving away.
Yep.
And I know he feels bad about it. And if he ever did see this, he's going to be like, nah. But that was it, though. That was the one that was life. Like, he had to go.
Yeah.
That and the motherfuckers bought that crib across the street.
That, too, because we almost bought a crib together. That would have been life-changing.
Y'all would have been the first AMP.
Damn near, just a rap.
Right.
That, for sure, that would have been crazy. That would have been a whole different spot. And everybody was down. Yeah. Actually,
y'all would have been in something. Y'all would have been. I'm telling you, it would have been cool.
Yeah. But
if only y'all would have known me.
Nah.
Niggas was up the street. Living down the block. Didn't even know you existed. And now look.
Funny how life works, man.
We sitting here on a podcast together. Grew up on the same streets.
Bro, I used to ride the bus with fan. Didn't even know it.
Crazy.
Yeah. Man. Like, there's something else I was going to say. I'm still finding this, so y'all can keep going. But
actually, can we, I got to use the bathroom. Can we take a short break?
Yeah.
You can go ahead. I'll ramble while you go.
I'll be right back.
But, man, I was going to say something about something along the lines of, for any and everybody that is cold and might not know it, right, but has something. Because I don't know if he was there when I was talking about this, but I was in the group or whatever talking with Slim and Muhammad was there, huh?
Probably not.
Okay, but it wasn't as recent. It wasn't recent at all, though. But I was talking about stubborn people and like how do you get people who are stubborn to get out of their own way. And we like the conversation went on, and I'm like, yeah, all right, but like, revealing at the end of it, no, I'm not talking about the typical stubborn, because right now I'm acknowledging that I'm stubborn. Like I have people who tell me that I'm this, but I refuse to believe it. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to get out of my own way with it. So full circle for that, for people who are receiving their flowers and are hearing you should do this or hearing you're good, like sprint with it.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing for me. I think anyone who may be like me who is doing the heaviest form of imposter syndrome, you're blocking your own blessings, man. That's the thing.
Yeah. I definitely feel that, because that's how it was with me with streaming. Like, cause I did, bro.
Diva. I just didn't understand.
It's different, bro. Cause it's like, man, it's like how we talk about it all the time, bro. Streaming luck, bro. It's like you in front of people, bro. So it's like, man, you gotta pop off. You gotta look good. But it's like, don't nobody really give a fuck about that, bro. They don't care. As long as you are yourself, bro, and you're entertaining, they don't give a fuck about if you good or not. Like, they don't give a damn. If you can fucking laugh at yourself, bro, it don't matter, bro. It really don't. Like,
but that's how I felt about, and granted, up until a point, I had never performed, but that's how I felt about performing. I'm like, and I would be thinking about everything. I'm like, dang, I gotta hit this verse or this note just like this. Like I gotta sound exactly how I want it to sound. And then like, older, now that I got to like watch people's concerts or even like run it back on YouTube or whatever, some people don't even finish their verses. Some people just, rip the mic away because they ran out of breath high key. Or like,
breath control is a bitch.
You said what?
I said breath control is a bitch.
Breath control for sure is. And so like it was things I was worried about that like it didn't even matter. Like people here for you at that point if they're there, or they're just here to see what you got. And if you mess up or whatever, like you got your stuff in the back. I don't know. It still defaults back to what we was talking about. Like just enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy the journey. Like it's not all this stuff that's in your head that you're concerned about. It don't matter.
It don't.
It don't. You just do. Just do it. Just do it. I was just somebody is be, do, have. Be the thing that you want to be. And then automatically you gotta do, right?
Yep.
You gotta do, and then once you do, you gonna have. It's just the simplest life math equation. It just is.
Hey man, you
be, do, have, bro. Like you and that's the thing. You write it down with yourself. Like you said, you woke up one morning. I'm gonna be a rapper.
Yep.
I'm a rapper. The same with Marty. He made up mine. I'm an artist. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. Now I'm gonna be these things. I'm gonna be that. In order to be that, I gotta do. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write. I'm gonna draw. And now I'm gonna have everything that I'm supposed to have to come with this.
Yep.
and that people, what is it? Where my mic at? And that people is alchemy 101. You don't need to know nothing else. You don't need to know nothing else. That was it. That was the bag. Now go manipulate all the pain and glory of your life into all of the riches that you're supposed to have. Just lock in.
Yep, for real. Nah.
Anything that's last thing, and anything that's taking you off that path, that's what you sacrifice. Be like, nope, nope, I'm being, I'm doing, and you in the way of me having, so you gotta go. Like it's
yeah, man. Hey, that bring me back to so one of the first shows I ever did, right? Crazy. It was at South by. My first show I ever did was at South by, right? So we get to the club, or whatever, right? And I'm with Ghost, and he like, man, you ready for it? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm ready for it, right? We talking and whatnot, and I grabbed the mic from the DJ, and as I'm walking to the stage, I'm like, hey, Ghost, I gotta tell you something. He's like, what? I'm like, this is the first show I ever did, bro. He stopped. And you should have seen the look on his face, bro. I walked out there. I was like, yeah, I introduced myself, Cash Rules from Chicago, blah blah blah. We turned the beat on, bro. I just went, bro. Fuck it. I just went. The look on his face was hilarious, bro. I'm like, yeah, man, this is the first show I ever did. He stopped. It was like, what? Yeah. Funniest moment ever, bro.
I'd have grabbed you by the collar like, boy, you ain't getting on that stage. Where you going?
Hey, man, just gotta do it, bro. Just gotta do it. It also helped too. I'm blind, so I couldn't see nothing anyway.
So I can't see no crowd nowhere. That's funny.
Man. Nah, life crazy, bro. But yeah, that last thing I said, I think, is my overlying message to the public forever, bro. Forever, bro. I'm gonna say it again because Marty wasn't here. I don't know if you heard me or not.
No, I didn't.
It is the whole, and this is not mine. This is honest to God, this is biblical, but like I'm not gonna go there today. That's not what this is about. But it's be, do, have. That's the equation of life. You don't need to know nothing else. And you and Courtney are actively representations of it. You make up your mind, I'm going to be this. So then you put in the work to whatever this thing has to do. And then once you're doing it, you're going to have everything you're supposed to have with that. And you just keep following suit. And I was saying, anything that's stopping you from being or stopping you from doing, those are the things you sacrifice because you'll never have. They're blocking you. Mm-hmm. Like that's just.
Yeah, I ain't never heard this before, but facts,
bro.
I told you, man, we putting that on a shirt, bro. That's merch right there.
Bro, I be losing it. Go ahead. Go crazy.
No, I just go say I just came up with 2 merch ideas. This whole podcast. Yeah.
Let's get active.
Mm-hmm. This for the public. This not for y'all. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been a Christian, but like I'm over here like really getting it in the bag as of recent. And I'll be losing my mind over some stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. And as of lately, the coldest thing to me is that the introduction. Because if I'm again, we all anime / comic book nerds here, so I'm just going off a story. This is the Naruto origin story. This is how Goku came up. This is Superman in his beginning, right? So so hear me in this. With this said, if this book is how God is supposed to be talking to me, his introduction to him is not that he's all powerful. It's not that he's loved. It's not nothing. He said, I created. He is a creator. Yeah. Mm-hmm. First and foremost. All right. And I've been leaning into this. I've been like, and he built me in his image. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here. So if I'm not creating, I'm messing up.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm messing up. And therefore, for this, what I just said, now I'm understanding. When they was talking about be fruitful and multiply, that's not just for sex. That's for what I'm supposed to be doing. My seed already in me. I'm supposed to be creating. That's how I'm supposed to multiply my revenue, my resources. All that's already in me. If I'm not doing it, that means my faith weak. Yep. That means I ain't leaning on what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm weak. I'm not leaning on what I'm supposed to be leaning on. I'm getting it. I'm late to the game. Trust, but like I'm getting it. I promise I'm getting it. I'm like, oh, this is magic in this. Mm-hmm. I'm getting it. Like, y'all trying to hide it. Y'all trying to hide it with the mass murders and all of the slavery. I'm finding out.
Hey.
I'm finding out.
You gotta relax.
Man.
I don't know, man. I'm. What am I trying to say to y'all? Be fruitful and multiply. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Creating is the way. I just keep going back to it, bro. You gotta chase them goosebumps. I like that shit so much. Because when something gives you goosebumps, it's something good. It's good.
It's something different.
And I ain't talking about like a cool breeze go across your neck. I'm talking about like you. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the most regal thing. You at an opera and they hit the high note and you like, oh my God, I live for this. That's what you need to be hitting. See, I know that was a weird
no, I get
analogy,
it because
but
like I don't get goosebumps. Like I feel it in my spirit type shit. Yeah. And then like once it hit my spirit, bro, I get a whole bunch of images. So yeah. Yeah, I be feeling
see?
it.
Look, I just want to say, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know what goosebumps is. I know it's primal though. I know that's one of them. No, I'm serious. Like I know it's one of them things. Like some humans are born and they'll have that tail from their spine. Like it's supposed to have fallen off from evolution, but it doesn't. Or the people who have the whole two tendons in their wrist or whatever. Some don't.
Yep.
That goosebump thing, that's one of them. It is universal. Yep. And when you feel it, you need to be asking yourself, yo, why do I feel this? And sometimes you might get it on one side of the body. Sometimes it's full. And like, yeah, man.
Fun fact.
Wait, are you about to tell me what I was thinking about saying? But go ahead.
I was going to say, I call it chills.
Yeah.
And more often than not, I get it when listening to music. It happens all the time. I'll even say it out loud, like, "Oh, that gave me chills." And my thing ain't music. I guess all that to say, like, the thing that inspires you, that gives you the chills, might not be the thing that you do.
Thanks.
Like, I can get chills from music and be like, "Oh, I'm finna go make something."
Right.
It's the way you use that inspiration from the chills or goosebumps, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
So I guess I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah. No, I'm here for this. Go ahead, Corey.
I was gonna say another fun fact, right?
Yeah.
I know this is kind of off topic, but it's still with Goosebumps. So fun fact, right? Goosebumps started with our ancestors because they needed a way to detect other predators while they were hunting. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I always thought it was like a temperature thing. You know what I mean?
Because that's
cool.
You ever like have somebody stare at you and you can feel it, and you're like
some people type thing.
Some people get goosebumps when they because of that.
That's cool.
It's just like how some elephants don't grow large tusks anymore because they keep killing them.
What?
Yeah.
They've evolved.
They're evolving, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, I know this is it's kind of rabbit hole, but I saw that there are little elephants now. I'm just watching the video. They're not little, but like they're the same height as us.
Yeah.
But like elephants are supposed to be towering. Like they got little ones now. That's crazy. Evolving.
Yeah.
How you just half the population gonna be small now. You can't just plan that. What? What was you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man, I had a lot. Again, per usual, that ain't nothing new. I was gonna say, to piggyback off what you were saying, and that's the point of chasing the goosebumps, right? It's to refine why you felt it. And off the music thing, as I know he be going through it now, this is a whole different era of him, but Kanye has said something some years back. I think it was like 2014. And he had an interview. And he was like, if you like my music, it's not about me. He said, you a fan of yourself. He was like, I'm just the espresso. He's like, I'm letting you know, like he's saying his music, what you're feeling, if you get goosebumps listening to his stuff, is confidence. He's saying it's inspiration. You know, he's saying these are the things that he's attacking. That's why you feel it. And that's cold to me because he knows what he's doing. Right? Like that, and that's why I'm like, yeah, narrow in on what it is that you are, what you want to represent, and be that. Like, yeah, man. Yeah, that was it. Essentially.
That's kind of cool. I like that. So I listen to Kanye a lot. Unpopular opinion.
Very unpopular opinion.
Like when Spotify say who you been listening to, Kanye is always top 5. He might not be number 1 all the time, but
yeah, he in the running for sure. For me too.
Mm-hmm.
For sure that. Dang.
Side
yeah,
note,
man. Go crazy.
That's actually what I'm going for my album.
Good.
Yeah. I'm ready to give you some plays on Spotify.
Oh, facts.
I'm finna be bumping it.
Looped.
Shout out Quinna, she a fan too. She be listening on her own time, not on my time. So.
Shout out Quinna, man.
Shout out Quinna, man.
They shout you out, Quinna. I started it, but they finished it.
No, for sure. Man, yeah, man. It's just you're human. You supposed to forever be growing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna do that regardless. But if you don't choose where you finna go, you're liable to just stay still or go lower. So just pick something.
Pick something. And run with it. It might work.
Shit, even if you walk. No, for real. Crawl. Just go. Just go.
Facts.
And that's why I'm like, can't nobody take that from you. You got a made up mind, that's free. That's free. Positive attitude, that's free.
Hey, it might sound funny, but that's so free.
I gotta keep saying it, bro. Like, yeah, people be stressed. Free. They be stressed. I can't get my oil change, bills, bro. Perspective free.
Right, you can feel a whole lot better.
Pivot.
Yeah, and I don't do it every time, but I do be trying to like think about it. Cause yeah, niggas still get mad. I still be like that. Like, man, I got bills. But like every once in a while you would think like, it's cool, man. I survived the last one. I'm gonna survive this next one. And I'm gonna have to do it anyway, so easier said right now because I'm in a good mood, but like you feel
that's the point.
I definitely feel that.
Show and prove. Due diligence, bro. Yes, because that's the thing. Like if you living, period. Life gonna always life. It's gonna try its best to put you on your back. Right? Mm-hmm. If you still here, you still breathing, you got life to reflect on, that's positive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, granted, if it was shit, you're still here. So I don't care if it was shit, you're still here. So why can't you overcome again, bro? Perspective. And you know how you fucked up before, just don't do it again. And again, easier said than done, but then that doubles back. I don't even know if that was recorded. We had a conversation. I think that was on the podcast. But I was talking about ego and consciousness and trying really hard to not live in ego. Because that's
I think that's on the podcast, yeah.
I'm glad that it is then. So I'll reference that and say your feelings are body. I know it's very head ass, but you are not this. You're not. You making a made up mind is you trying to be a part of your higher self, whatever that may mean for you. And that is the decision of being. You're understanding that this body is not defining that. You're like, yo, I know what I am out here, and I'm trying my best to funnel that in this thing. And we are going to become this, whatever that may mean.
Right.
If my anger does not fit who I'm trying to be right now, it has to wait. Or there is no space. Yep. It's not.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
In the same way you set aside time and say, I'm going to do this thing, you got to set aside your emotions or whatever is happening and understand this does not fit with the plan. It doesn't. No. No. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I think, real quick, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but y'all can think about this. Here's a question. I don't even know how much time we've been going, but here's a question. And I might have already asked this, and if I did, so what? I'm gonna ask it again. What triggers you, and what does that say about you? All right. And while y'all thinking about that, bro, stupid. Nah, I can do better than that. I can do better than that. I can do better than that. I can do better than that.
Don't answer that question.
No.
I'm still thinking about that question. Okay.
Answer that. For me, what triggers me will forever be people who know better and then still choose not to do better. I can't. I'm cool with ignorance because there's a difference between ignorance and foolishness. I can't do foolishness, bro. I can't. Like, there are people, and it ain't no biblical thing. It's why I love John so much. Man, I don't know where he's at in life now, and that's me as a bad friend. Still love the man to death, though. I don't know, but when I met him, atheist, the most kindest guy I know, better than most Christians I know, better than most anybody who believes in anything. Because he knows better. It's not about none of that. You know? I don't know. People who know how to manipulate because they've been through enough. Yes, you can spot it, but that don't mean you have to be that. Like, why? Like, I can't subscribe to that, man.
Yeah, that's tough, actually.
Nah, and then one last thing. It's the whole weak-minded people. And that does not go hand in hand with the ignorance. It goes hand in hand with the actively choosing to stay ignorant. Right? This life is a big puzzle, bro. It's a whole lot to unlock. It's a whole lot to live. You ain't got to be in this one little pocket, bro. And if this one little pocket is how you going to make your money, that's different. But I'm saying if you over here, you frustrated and you complaining and you think you at your wits end and it ain't, pivot.
Do something else.
You ain't a tree. You're blessed to be a human being. You
can move around.
Move around. Bro.
Use your legs.
Fly.
Fly, right. Get up out of there.
My dude. Yeah. And what that says about me, and I'll let this go. I just wholeheartedly believe that I am bigger than I am. I think that I am a God stuffed in this, but I can't say that because then that'd be blasphemy, right? So I'm just over here tucked away trying to help people become gods that I know that they are as properly and patiently as I can. Because it's never about me. It's always about me because I'm the one behind these eyeballs right now. But again, I'm the side character in y'all's story. So like, let's just slingshot y'all to the heavens because like it can happen.
Oh wow!
And it ain't no reason why it can't. And I'm here, so it's supposed to. Like, what? You met me too late. Now why you ain't doing it?
Right.
And I have to say these things so you know you're supposed to be doing it. And while we dropping nuggets, if you can, then you should. That's just where I'm at. And I'm done. Y'all got it. If y'all got your answer.
Yeah, no. I've been having one answer.
Okay. Yeah, I got my answer too. Who want to go first?
I'll go.
All right.
What triggers me is one, stupid people, of course, and the second thing that triggers me is people that do nice people bogus.
Yeah.
Because as a person that sits up here and specifies as much as I hate the human race, I hate when people do nice people bogus. I'm like, why? Why the fuck are you doing that? What's the point, bro? Like,
he ain't did nothing to nobody ever.
Ever, bro. And that honestly fuels my hate for the human race, bro. Look, cause I'm just like, why, bro? Like, bro, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I do too. People ruthless, man. Don't care.
You ain't gotta be like that. That might be my inner child talking and all of the trauma of that. But that might be what that says about me. That might be. Yeah, that had to happen. I wouldn't have did that to me. I wouldn't have did that to no kid.
Right, you gotta think about that.
Yeah, nah, for sure, you're right on. No,
and I feel like sometimes people hear that and they instantly go, well, you're not thinking for yourself. You gotta think about everybody around you. What would they do to you? But then it's like you still want to ask the question, like, why are they doing that though? And it's a hard question to answer. But I guess maybe it's not, because you were talking about the trauma. Like, it could be a number of things that led that person to that. I'm not agreeing with it. It sucks. That's horrible. I hate people too. But yeah, people don't be thinking about shit. Not enough thought.
I'll be ready. Ready to throw hands.
I'm laughing because I'm gonna just get this little nugget. We were out yesterday, and my whole thing with Quinta was, I'm gonna just start asking people, do you want to fight? If the answer is no, move around. I was saying it so much yesterday. You looking, bro? What you want to fight me? Okay, then keep it moving. We was in the sneaker store. You know how I am about shoes, bro. Yes. I told Quinta I don't want to see the shoe, and I said that because I didn't want to be tempted to buy it. Quinta go, oh, you like the shoe? We gonna try it on. She asked the guy, mind you, she asked, not me. She asked the guy, hey, you got this in a 12. He go, all right, I'm gonna check. Me and Quinta walk around the store now. I'm like, all right, I guess we're gonna wait on the shoe to come back. He never comes back. He never comes back. And I see him over in the cut dapping somebody up. What up, bro? I'm like, so y'all ain't got him? and mind you, I didn't say anything out loud, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, dude, does he want to fight me? Because there's no way. There's no way. So I had to remove myself from the situation. And I just brought that up because niggas do be wanting to fight. I swear they do.
No, yeah.
If the answer is no, they got to move it around. Quinta was like, somebody gonna call you on your bluff, and I'm like, we just gonna be out here squabbling. Yeah, we gonna have to do it.
What was your answer to that?
I was just about to say, I guess I never answered the question. So my answer would be, we kind of talked about this like early podcast, but I like when the person I'm talking to understands where I'm coming from, and I can also understand where they're coming from. I feel like if you just on the phone talking and you ain't got no idea, or you haven't even thought to ask, like, are you busy? Are you doing this? Like, and it's just like, do for me. You ain't even, you feel me? You ain't even tried to understand what's going on over here. Right. Or somebody that you haven't seen in years, and then y'all get to talking this everything about them and shit. And then next time you meet, you like, oh yeah, I don't really know him. Like, I don't really know him like that. Did you try? But think about the last time you seen me. Did you try to talk to me? Like, there's no, I don't like the no give and take. You get me? I feel like relationships both, I said this before on the podcast, and I'm saying it again to reiterate it, relationships go both ways. I need it from, you feel me? Like, we got to be doing the same thing. Like, I have friends that hit on all cylinders. I talk to them. I know how they doing. I know what's going on in their life. Like, they know me. They know what's going on in my life. And I also have friends that are like, all me, you know, and they claim they don't know me. And it's like, yeah, we've known each other for, you know, however long, but like, you don't know what I do on a day-to-day. You've never thought to ask. Right. So like, what pisses me off is when the understanding ain't on both sides and you don't care to try, but you complain.
Mm-hmm. Oh my!
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need help because I have a hard time kind of like looking back in I don't know what that says about me, but I just like when things work the way they should. And if I know the reason it's not working, the reason it's not working is because you don't understand where I'm coming from. You haven't tried to know who I am. And when that fails, it's kind of hard for me to stay in it. And that's what pisses me off. That's what triggers me. Because you got all these complaints about how things should go, how things should work, like, but it's never let's figure this out. Why hasn't it been working the way it should? You get me? That's like falling out with a friend or a family member. This can be anything. You get me? Like, family is crazy. You get me? Because these people feel like they're obligated just because they're blood, and it don't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Just because my cousin had you, you get me? Like, yeah, we second cousins, but like, just because we blood, like, I don't know you. I don't know you.
Yeah.
I have so much to say.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, and that can even be broken down to what I said. There's an understanding. If we can both understand, like, okay, like, I don't talk to him every day because he live all the way on the other side of the world. It's not why don't you hit me up? Nigga, the phone work both ways. Like, I'm gonna answer, I guess. I don't, you feel me? But if I answer, all you talking about is what we doing back at home. Like, oh, you coming back? You coming back? This was happening when I was in San Francisco. You coming back? You coming back? You don't know what I'm doing out here. Right. You don't know why I'm here. You've never asked. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's annoying, it's triggering, and it's tough. It's tough. And I find myself even on a larger scale. Like, you judge me in public, like people. And this is a flaw on my end. This is a big flaw on my end. I take a lot of stuff to heart. Like, if I'm just in the store and this is not the one. Yesterday was tough because we out in public, we doing shit. We was in a different store. We came in, first guy says nothing. He don't say nothing. You get me? Mind you, I'm a black dude with dreads. I got a Scully on, mics. You feel me? I'm just living my life though. I come into your store, maybe I want to spend some money. You're not thinking about this because you're not understanding who I am. You just have this notion of what I look like.
Yep.
You get me? 10 minutes later, here comes somebody else in the store. Hey, bro, what's going on? How you doing? What can I get you? How can I help you? You get me? It's easy. And that's crazy. You think you don't understand them either. You get me? I don't get it. And I feel like the only way they would get it is to try to understand somebody like me. And you're not asking those questions. You're just like, oh, this is what the media's told me. And I know this could go way off. I'm talking to, like, I want to keep it like in this conversation because that's a bigger conversation. And it's only like that because I am a part of this conversation. I'm trying to stay vague, but
yes,
you ain't even tried to understand. Nobody like me. You see it on TV and you like, this is what it is. This is what it is. And that's crazy to me.
That's insane.
I can't stand in line without people taking extra steps. You get me?
Yeah.
People moving around and shit. Like, and I don't feel like I look dangerous. You get me? And Quinta say it to me all the time. Nah, I don't think you look dangerous. She with me though.
Facts.
You know, that's a little different.
Yeah.
So it's just like try to understand. Like I've met so many people that have said to me after I talked to you, oh man, one of the coolest people I know. Because we both got this understanding now. You understand where I come from? Yes, I come from Chicago, but I'm not like what you think a person would come from Chicago is like.
Yes.
What is a person from Chicago is like? You feel me? Like right. That's what I'm trying to say. I stumbled up on it, but you get what I'm saying. Like, what is that supposed to even be like? You don't know because you've never talked to a person from Chicago. You just know drill rap. You know what the media choose to tell you, but you're also not asking. So, long story short, that's the lack of understanding between people is what triggers me.
I'm here for all
Oh
this.
yeah.
I'm finna bring all this back home with everything we just did. I was waiting my turn. Like
I do got something to say on that.
Go crazy. I wrote notes.
Oh, you no. I was just gonna say, like, it's kind of like, not to go deep into that rabbit hole, but it's kind of crazy how when I listen to people of us talk about these things like that, right? And it shows how much of like I'm in my own world. I'm in my own bubble, right? And you know how they say about manifesting and all that shit and whatnot, right? It's crazy. It's crazy how much like I subconsciously block out and push away because like how that is happening to you, I'd never notice it. It could have happened to me, but because I block out so much stuff in my own bubble, like because I've always attracted negativity to the point where I consciously try to push it out. So like subconsciously, like I know it probably not making sense, but subconsciously I'm pushing out too, and it's just like I never notice it. If this makes any sense.
Yeah, it was directly off what I said. Like that was the first thing I said. I think that's a me issue. Like I can't block that out. Like I'm seeing it every day. You feel me? And I've said it to y'all before. Just anything. I'm out walking the dog. Motherfuckers looking at me like, look at this. You know, like Mateo could be my support animal. Y'all don't know what I'm going through. Right. You get me? And you just looking all crazy and yeah, it's crazy. It's a mean world out there.
All right, I got it. Drop something. My bad. I got a.
Oh, I thought you was dropping knowledge, and that was the joke.
No. I actually dropped something. But
that's stupid.
I got a buttload to say. So first thing, I want to make sure I keep repeating this because I want this to overrule the old quote that was already wrong in the first place. That was always sprinkled upon all of these type of topics. So the whole, because you was talking about family, you talking about the whole blood is, thicker than water thing. That being wrong. I want to make sure we get that out there too, because the actual quote is, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, which means the people you go out and meet will always be more meaningful than the family you was born into, right? That was bullet point 1. Bullet point 2, wrapping back into all of your mishaps and poor encounters are the soft skills I was talking about. For people who suck at interactions or lack thereof, or making judgments, and you can't keep that out of the workplace, your soft skills suck. You will not move up in the company, and you're probably going to get booted out because, and that's another bullet point, which is what I said. Your choices are free. Your attitude's free. Whatever you had to do or what happened before you got wherever you're at right now has nothing to do with me. Don't bring that to me. Don't bring that to me. I don't know what happened in your life. Respectfully, I don't care. And vice versa for me. I'm not bringing that to you. This decision is free. This perspective is free. I'm going to skip to the end because the last thing that I wrote was we're all unknown characters. Like that's the coolest part. I get the honor or the opportunity to either know you or not know you.
Right.
That's fire. So I'm going to go back up on why that's fire in a second because I wrote again, the ego / consciousness, ego being the weaker mindset because you're in this thing. This is me. This is who I am. My hoodie makes me. My bandana makes my locks make me. None of this makes me, bro. It doesn't. It doesn't. Consciousness is telling me that I am here for a small amount of time. And that's the only thing I am never going to get back, which is time, which makes perfect sense as to why you're frustrated because you keep meeting people who's wasting it. I allowed you my time. I picked up the phone. I texted you back. We're out together. And not an ounce of this is moving in the direction that I wish to go, nor do you know where I'm headed. What are we doing? And respectfully, I don't even know if I can have that conversation with you because like I wrote, ego, if we're here and we're only talking about you, is the weaker of the two. And if you're living in it, I'm not even going to bother letting you know where I'm headed.
Right.
Because again, life is a feeling process, right? And the only way you go and become successful is if you make your covenant with the people who are on the same path as you. They're going. It's flowing. We're moving in the same direction. I am not holding hands back here with somebody who's still in high school and only knows how to do these things and only cares about these things. I'm letting that go. I don't have time for that. And I also am not holding on to the person who is ahead of me, who, like you said, is a right-sided brain person who is about to be a doctor. I'm not going that way. And matter of fact, you're stressing me out because I'm not that organized. I got to find my people. No, but like that's what it is, right? You gotta know yourself and go where those people are at. Thrive, like, yeah. That's what I wrote. And then empathy. Empathy is the thing that helps me not be in the ego, because at that point I know y'all, the people who's pissing me off, y'all don't know shit, and I think it pisses me off because it's at mass. It's so many of y'all, not y'all, but it's so many.
I feel you.
I pray to God, if y'all watching this, if y'all are the people who are subscribing and liking, and do like and subscribe, but I hope that you're not one of these. I hope you're not one of these. Like, it's too many. Why? Yeah. Why? Just pause. Why? Just pause. Just pause for a second. It ain't got to be that. I don't know who this is. I don't know who you are. When I see you, when I meet you, I'm not making no preconceived notions. I'm not judging you, bro. I appreciate you because you're tuning in right now on this. Facts. And if you made it this far to this particular point,
you locked.
Man, not only that, but you got to be a deep thinker. Hit the like button. Hit it. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, go ahead and hit it. But no, man, no, I just really empathy, bro. Empathy, because I think once you make that connection in your mind and you understand that most people, again, like success, most people are chiming out, bro. They're not locked. They're not. They are caught up on what happened 2 weeks ago and are still going to work pissed about nothing. They're not thankful for their job, and they're about to lose this month because of something that happened 2 weeks ago. Because they're offended, which is ego. I think the best thing, again, that I can tell people, I'm giving y'all some nuggets to, hey man, I must be mixed up in this, bro. The coldest part about understanding that you your own main character is that everything that bad happens to you, you supposed to overcome it because you that person. That's supposed to be your flex. And still I stand, right? I'm still here. I ain't die.
Right.
I'm still whatever I am because I chose to be this. For y'all, I'm still a rapper. I'm still an artist. In spite of all these people who were saying, yeah, I can't do that. Oh yeah, you bucking up here. Man, you ain't never. Yeah, why didn't you let that go yet? All of that. That's why it's supposed to be cold. That's what a story gonna be cold when you're reading it back and you're looking like, oh, yeah, no, I was supposed to be him. I said I was gonna be him. Consciousness. Because this thing don't know nothing. I'm just functioning in this. You know? You're not finna nerf me, bro. You can't. And you think I'm cold now. You don't know where I'm headed. You don't know where I'm headed and who I'm finna be. Try me, bro, because I'm finna cut you off and work better. And that's the scary part.
You probably wouldn't even understand.
I ain't in there yet. And you thought I was fired. Just imagine. Give me some time, bro.
Well, a fan looked at the patch notes and said that 2% damage ain't did shit to me, boy.
Nothing.
Patch notes is crazy.
Because that's what it is. It is patch notes, bro. It's patch notes. You think the economy finna slow me down? Watch me get my millions, bro. You got me fucked up, bro. I don't give a damn what's going on. War, yeah, I am empathetic to it. No, it shouldn't be happening. But wait till I get to where I'm supposed to be, when my voice actually has impact, where that won't happen no more after that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
They were trying to put limiters on me. Can't debuff me, bro. What?
You say nerf this.
Nerf what? Nerf what, bro? No. Fuck.
Hey, I ain't even got nothing else. That's it. That's it.
Y'all gonna be great. I told you. This whole thing was gonna be community growth and
and we stuck to it too.
And we stuck locked.
Yeah, man. Of course.
Right. Locked. You're right.
If you made it this far, right, locked in the comments.
Locked in the comments for sure. and subscribe. Get up in there.
Especially if you made it this far, subscribe, because man, we be sitting up here yapping for 2 hours. If you made it this far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man.
Yeah, man, we talking to y'all. Participate, comment.
Yeah.
Let us know what y'all think about this. Yeah.
Whatever's on y'all mind, put it in the comments.
Right. We want to talk to y'all more. I know y'all there. Y'all know y'all there.
What triggers y'all? Write that in the comments. Let me know what triggers y'all, man.
That's a good comment question.
And then after you write what triggers you, write locked.
I'll fuck with y'all.
Fuck with y'all.
That's the one.
Right,
that got me heated. I'm over here shaking this shit. Yeah, go ahead, get us out. Wow.
Get us out of there.
All right, man. That's been episode 9 of Everyday Epiphanies. Well, Marty Mine is a fan where we sit up here every other week and yap about a variety of miscellaneous topics. With that being said, man, it's gonna be in the episode now. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.